Alright guys, we're back. I wanted to show you what I just recently got involved with, which is a bullish position on the New Zealand dollar. And I was actually here probably about 10 days ago preparing you for this moment, right? For the right moment to strike. Basically, I was still sitting on the sideline. I took this technical situation straight from my market watch list, so I was basically following up very closely on the New Zealand US dollar, and I was waiting, right? I was waiting, and I knew that price at some point would have to finish up that downside trend, which, as far as I was concerned, is the third leg. Take a look. We in this formation started around the end of 2018, probably around October 2018. We've seen the first leg coming down, followed by the second leg going up. The third leg was really special, right? Because it took the previous low by a huge, I would say by a big margin, let's just say that. But above that, I was really impressed with the turnaround that we've seen here just last week, right? Because I was reluctant to pull the trigger 2 weeks ago, because I was telling you about how unwise it is to try and catch a falling knife. So I was waiting to see some visible turnaround, and we got that. But also, I would say a very nice touchdown here on the 65.01. Take a look. Price just hit that level and quickly bounced off. So just to show you that this is a pretty massive support, right? Coming from a lot of upside, a lot of buy pressure is coming from below, and on that spot 65.01. And we've seen a very nice reversal here. Just a bullish, kind of bullish hammer, right? I'm talking about last week, of course. And that looks pretty promising, to say the least. So I decided to pull the trigger just last Friday, early hours last Friday. I've seen that turnaround taking place right here on the daily chart. And that was enough for me to pull the trigger. And I started small with the first trade. Just recently, a few hours ago, I noticed that price looks pretty good on the upside and decided to throw in one more. My intentions are to keep increasing this position as long as price remains on the upside. Now let's talk about the potential price target wise. We're looking at two key levels, two very important key levels. The first one, 66.79, 8, let's call it 66.80. That's going to be our first target, right? That's going to be an important profit-taking spot if price is indeed turning around, and having a full-fledged upside reversal. Later on, we will try to chase price for the second stage of this potential move all the way to 68.79, just according to that setup that we're working here with, coming from the weekly chart. And you can already guess we're going to try to play out that fourth leg, right? Up until now, we've seen 3 legs. Now I think we're looking at the tipping point where price is shifting from a downside move to an upside trend. Hopefully, it will be sustainable enough to take us back to the higher section, which is why we're going to be focused on this particular level as final destination, 68.80. Should be interesting. To see how things will unfold here. I'll sure to be back and follow up on this one, guys. That's about it for today. We'll see you tomorrow.